Minions have spawned. Minions have spawned.
Nice try.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Heads up.
Hello. There we go. Yeah, I'm just testing, see if my voice comes up on. Okay, it does. Cool. Hello, welcome to a rather late start on the cast. I didn't realize we didn't have a caster, but here we are. Let me just get myself set up, and then we'll get going. Right, so Fennec and Friends versus GGEL. Game state is very even at the moment. I mean, 2k ahead for GGEL, just based on turrets and objectives they've been able to pick up. But still, overall, looking like a pretty even game state. It does seem like GGEL are pulling ahead in these fights. They were able to one-shot Fat Rat on the Java at the start of the last fight. But yeah, just while the game's in a lull state, because obviously I didn't do this at the start of the game, just anything out of the ordinary in terms of runes, items, etc. I'm not seeing a huge amount. Comment on Syndra is probably not what I would have done here, but I know the Silas matchup's kind of hard. Maybe you can't get away with first strike. Other than that, everything looks very standard. TP on Renekton, we've already seen him put really good to use. I don't know if these two top laners know each other there right now. Urgot makes the first move. Renekton's still staying in that bush. Atakan started up for GGEL. No real contest from Fennec and Friends yet, and they're running out of time to do so. Syndra walking up into that tri-bush, but Master Yi will just get the smite down. Nami Wave used, but nothing else used. Pretty much just a free Atakan for the side of GGEL. That will push that gold lead even further. Actually, no, it won't. It's not gold, but effective gold lead because it's a bunch of stats. Welcome Seema going forward for some aggressive trades. Looking pretty even at the moment. He will take a tower shot, but does still have that dominance available to him. Game will sort of slow down a bit again. We've got Dragon spawning in 15 seconds. Vision set up for the side of Fennec and Friends, but Chomo will now go in and clear some of these wards. TP from Kabak Consumer goes straight onto George Meister again, taking another aggressive trade straight off the recall. 2.5 items now on this Renekton to the 1.5 on the Urgot. It looks like a lot of the gold lead is in the top lane for Fennec and Friends. Second TP coming in from Your Highness now. I'm just going to call him Syndra. And Dragon will be started up for the side of Fennec and Friends. Ults and sums available for GGL, but it looks like they much rather push that outer turret, inner turret in the top lane. GGG picking up a lot of gold for his team there. Taking the top side jungle from Fennec and Friends as well. Kabal Consumer now moving in. This Oswald pretty far up here, walking up towards Fat Rat, who will get hit by the death sentence. Flag drag out. Droidmeister now trying to threaten the inner turret on the other side of the map. Only Keferi now in the vicinity to try and stop him, but it looks like Fennec and Friends might look for a collapse on him, so he will back away. ADC items pretty even at the moment, although the Sivir is 60 farm ahead. So I'm wondering if she's just sitting on a lot of gold. We'll take the recall now, we'll see in a minute. She gets an entire item here. Mid lane, Silas looks to be about half an item ahead with that Seeker's Arm Guard completed. Fat Rat moving in for some vision. Topside jungle gone. Won't go forward for those Krugs though. Knows the Urgot's in the area. We'll just be picking up this crab on spawn. Yep, Sivir backed and has an entire item now. So she's 2,000 goldish up on this Aya. The Sivir champion wave clear really paying off, it seems, despite the low scores. This has been a very non-bloody game. Less than 1 kill a minute so far. Very unusual for I think both of these teams from what I remember from the league. Oh, Death Sentence will land onto Clefairy, but Oswald will not take it, too afraid of who else might be behind there. Meanwhile, Junie G positioning very aggressively up in that top tri-bush towards Fat Rat and Kebab Consumer. Fat Rat will face check into Junie G. The chains will go wide. Fat Rat will flag drag forward, but that also misses. Cataclysm stolen, but no further fighting. That minimum range flag drag, not quite enough to clip the Silas there. Again, these teams seem quite afraid to fight as there's not a huge amount of vision set up in these jungles. I think neither of them really know who might be behind the ones they're trying to fight. Look at the map, there's very, very few wards set down in enemy jungles. Fennec and friends positioning a little bit more aggressively towards this Baron now. Got pretty decent Baron damage with this Zaya, but not the fastest in the world. Meanwhile, GGEL, if they have a chance to hit this Baron, they will absolutely melt it with this Master Yi. George Meister is able to take out the outer turret, and that will be 700 gold in the pocket of the Urgot, pulling the gold lead now. Wait, it jumped to 5k ahead. My goodness me. I don't know how we did that without fighting once, but I guess between the time I've looked at the gold lead, they've just farmed everything, I suppose. It's like Thresh's... Is that Thornmill? I don't know if Kindle Gem's Thornmill component. He's got a Bramble Vest there, assumedly to stop the Nami healing. But I don't know if he's just going to go for a Zeke's now. Meanwhile, looks like Nami's just going for either Redemption or Moonstone second. I really hope it's a Redemption. I really hope I don't see a Moonstone. Farsight goes down. They will start hitting this Baron. Master Yi extremely fast here, and Fennec and friends really just aren't positioned to deal with this. Your Highness stuck in the bot lane, trading with George Meister. Clefairy miles away, but they will peel off the Baron still. Fat Rat enough pressure to get them away. Walking back towards now, the flag and drag to come out, but Clefairy might have stepped up a little bit too far here. Chains will not land, get flashed. And the ward goes down in the Baron pit. No sweepers available for the side of GGL, but they will get the crab to clear it. George Meister and Your Highness locked in the bot lane against each other. Dragon now spawning in 40 seconds, although this one is relatively inconsequential. Be the team should be very, very happy trading this for Baron. Oh, Baron will be started up again for GGL. It's unclear whether Fennec and friends even know that they're doing this. Farsight will go down onto Digi, but he won't step up too quickly yet. Kebab Consumer now spotting them out on here. Dominus will be stolen from the Silas, and Junie G will go forward for a trade on Kebab Consumer, but the chains will not land. Forced to dash away. Protobelt and Dominus popped by Junie G. He will continue to go forward, and the Crocodile will go down, but the Silas is soon to follow. Oh, no, he's not! Will live on 1 health, feathers will fly, and the recall comes back in, but the Urgot's here to save the day, and the W bounce from Nami, not quite enough to finish off this Sivir. GGL getting out by the skins of their teeth. If I were Fennec and friends, I would be raging at the screen right now. Does look like Fat Rat and Your Highness will be able to trade this Baron, but Brandivore taking the Lantern in now will kill this Baron very quickly. Junie G coming forward, threatening this dragon. It was on 1 health. Chains will not land again, but this Silas champion on 3 items does not need to hit a skill shot to kill you. Flash out from Fat Rat, flash forward from GG, and the Q will kill it, and Oswald's will mean that Your Highness is soon to follow. Unleashed power, not quite enough to finish off the ADC there. So huge, huge swing in the favor of GGL. Three Chemtech Drakes picked up for the side of Fennec and friends. So if they get a 4th, that will be the 4 souls. So a lot of heal and shield power. That Bramble Vest definitely going to be paying dividends. But aside from Nami, you haven't got a huge amount of healing in the team. I suppose Renekton as well. It is a Moonstone for the Nami, which I hate to see it, because Redemption is a broken item and there's no reason to not buy it. Knight's Vow picked up for Chomo, just trying to keep this ADC alive. Again, I wish that was a redemption. It would be better if it was a redemption, build redemption. This item is not balanced. What else are we doing in items? Oh, I got 3 items. Renekton, not quite 3 items yet, although I think on his next recall he might be there. So relatively even in the top lane. Mid lane, huge advantage for this side. As Pharaoh will go forward onto George Meister. Caught him stealing some Krugs, but it looks like there won't be a fight out of it. Yeah, Scott, I'm trying my best not to be shady. It takes so much effort. I hope you appreciate them at least trying. GDG now moving into side lane. Will spot out Kebab Consumer with the red ward, but unable to land the chain through those minions. Kebab Consumer still losing that trade to the 3-item Silas. 3 items on Renekton now, but absolutely no MR and armor boots. Dominus available for GDG. Pharaoh will go forward, but the first cast of the E will keep him away. And Chains will go forward onto Go Out Consumer. Pops that Sterax. Will use the Dominus. Renekton will pop the Dominus as well, but that Shadow Flame W crit will just execute the Crocodile. And now he's hitting top turret in front of 3 members of Fennec and Friends. Will dash forward again. Feathers will fly. Goes into the Zhonya's, but will fall to Clefairy as soon as out of. But that will be triple inhib very soon for the side of GGEL. Whether or not they look for an end here, I'm not sure. Still have Narmiel and Cataclysm available for Fennec and Friends, but no feathers for this Xayah. No flash either, makes her very, very vulnerable. Now positioning as if they want to start to hit these turrets, keeping these cannons baroned up, but doesn't look like they're able to hit. Sivir quite short range, not really able to auto through here. Fennec and Friends will live to fight another fight for now. Dragon not spawning for another 2 minutes, and they've got quite a while of inhibs being down to survive. Although that is quite a lot of super minions for this Xayah and Syndra to farm, try and regain the lead. Sivir still an entire item up on the Xayah, and Silas about 1.5 items up on this Syndra now. Although Syndra nearly at death cap, there is a huge spike. Fat Rat finding to his disappointment that his entire jungle is gone. Yep, 4-item Sivir. Look out, here it comes. Still hasn't upgraded her boots yet either. Or to tier 3, that is. It's another spike that will be coming. Well, I don't know how good that is on ADCs. Maybe it's just not that good, I don't know. George Meister and Kebab Consumer staring off in the top lane. Fat Rat is hovering here, but the dragon is spawning in a minute, and that dragon really is the only lifeline that Fennec and Friends might have left to get back into this game. 9,000 gold behind at this point. Frozen Heart on the Jarvan. Try and mitigate some of the Sivir damage, although we haven't really been seeing him able to get towards the Sivir in order to Cataclysm her. And full sums available for Oswald means that he might struggle here, but they will just be walking into the base, baroning up those super minions, although the Baron will stop now. Tidal Wave sent forward by G will not find anyone, but will allow that minion wave to crash into towers. But the Xayah is able to finish it off easily. Stun goes forward onto George Meister, but it looks again like they've realized they can't siege this. Oh, another super wave comes in though. Sivir walking up now. Will she be able to auto the turrets? Doesn't look like it. Xayah very, very good at clearing these minions, but Sivir now hitting this tower. Cataclysm now stolen for G, but Flash is available for Digi and Your Highness. Stun again onto George Meister. Hook will go forward, but will go wide. He will get hit by the Tidal Wave as Your Highness flashes the Cataclysm for Silas. Dominus pop by Kebab Consumer. Fat Rat goes in and will slay G. Cataclysm onto George Meister. Flash forward from Brandavar, but he's not able to find anything through the Syndra stun as Fat Rat will then go down. Dominus pop, but he will get CC changed by Chomo. Syndra able to output so much damage here, but the next super minions are coming in and the stun will go wide from Your Highness. Oswald now hitting that turret, gets the second Nexus turret, pops ult. Clefairy trying to slow him down, but all Fennec and Friends can do is hit this minion wave. Oswald now walking forward to hit the Nexus turrets, as the rest of his team will follow suit. Scatter the Weak again Goes wide, Q deals massive damage to Clefairy, and Digi will go down. Oswald now again hitting this Nexus, and that's looking like it might be game 1 for GGL. Big A does play hook supports. Obviously, his signature Thresh is gone this game from first game. Then Sion locked in for Brandivar in the top lane, blind, and then that will be a set last pick for Kebab Consumer to answer. Set pretty decent into Sion. Doesn't quite have enough damage to move Sion out of lane, I don't think, but should be pretty good into the 2 mobile carries of the enemy team. That being said, I do think I really favor the comp of GGEL here. I think there's too many. Like, this Blitzcrank is way too strong in this game into the Jinx Lulu. And I think there's enough to threaten an Aphelios. Unless this Rengar's significantly ahead, he won't die to the
Live feedback from the chat.
Oh, here we go.
Perfect.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
C5 stack coming out from Fen.
Yeah. The health pot for Sejuani.
And a 5 point
Cull
coming
for
out
the
from
Sion.
GGL.
Cull for the Sion. That's interesting. That could make him killable in lane. I think that might be a little bit too greedy. Also, Blue Smite for Sejuani. I don't know if that's standard. That doesn't sound standard.
Pretty sure Blue Smite is picked in with most junglers. Let me check.
Suppose. I
Because
mean,
movement
it
speed is just
seems
so
like a
valuable.
Green Smite enjoyer. They will. It might be that they're trying to catch out the Raptor ward here. I don't know if Mercuscio or GNG will go for it. It looks like GNG might be, so. But Kebab Consumer's already walked away.
Okay, so apparently green is picked most for Sejuani, but I do understand that you want to be speedy. I just don't think that Mercuscio had a really critical conversation with himself if he needs to go blue or green.
Just click on one.
Just
I think this early game is probably, well, it's probably going to be pretty slow, but then there's a Blitzcrank, so it's probably just going to be around the Blitzcrank, unless top lane is an incident. Already aggressive trading from Kebab Consumer. Brandivar, you cannot walk up to that wave. Oh, hook lands on Clefairy immediately for the short trade.
Blitzcrank's level 1, so it does nothing. Angry Bee.
Popping the bone plating with Blitzcrank hook. That's the real value of it. Facebreaker will go wide there. Kebab Consumer actually coming out somewhat worse than these trades. Will already... Wait, both potions have been popped level 1 by the top laners. Oh, flash forward.
Oh, wow.
Big A onto Clefairy. Knock up, heal goes down. Clefairy getting very low. Flash forward from Oswald. First blood, very, very nice. No flash burn. Oh, no.
Oh, Jinx Pop Ghost is exhausted. This is why he picked Exhaust.
This is why he picked Exhaust. Having to ghost out. I didn't see where the Lulu flashed there. Whether he flashed away after the first hook or
She got hooked, knocked up, and then walked, and then flashed a bit, but Spectate makes the flash look really buggy.
Right, okay, that makes sense. Well played from bot lane. 2 for 2 on hook so far. Stun lands onto Your Highness, but Brand not level 3, not able to proc that passive.
Please
Really
call him Malzahar, please.
Brandivar now forced under his turret. The set passive is proccing and no more health pots for these. That cull is not stacking anytime soon, it looks like.
Yeah, it might have underestimated his opponent.
Yeah, I think those short trains in the early game really not what you can do when you're manaless against mana champion. Or when you're mana champion against manaless, I should. TP already burned from Malzahar. Stun goes down. And that will be the passive proc onto the Malzahar with a lot of damage going down here. With the TP already burnt, this could put this Malzahar in a very, very bad spot. Decimating Smash is used for a little bit of poke here. Big A running forward for the knock up onto Digi. Will flash away, but the Aphelios Gravitum will land. Hook forward onto Clefairy. No flash, no heal. Gravitum root coming up. Knock up from Big A, and that will be a dead Lulu to Mercuscio. Again, and Digi forced to recall while Oswald should be able to crash this wave. Already looking mildly disastrous for the side of Fennec and Friends bot lane. GG again walking up for some aggressive trades onto the Malzahar. Unable to find the stun as the Voidlings will block the shot.
He knows that Malzar does not have any damage, like pre-level 5, so he's just walking
Yeah.
up, because Brand has pretty high base damages together with his passive.
You see there him using the Pillar of Flame on the Voidlings and it costing absolutely no mana at all because it refunds them all. Refunds it all. Continually proccing that Malzahar shield with the... I know Brandy has a really weird name, but I can't remember what it is. Again, aggressive trades from Brandahar immediately after TPing. Is this really what you want to be doing when your lane opponent has TP and is crashing his wave? I'm not
Is it
sure.
like
Now he's no
conflagration or something?
TP. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the one. Did you look that up?
No. I used to play Destruction Warlock in WoW, and they have a spell called Conflagrate. That's why I know the word
Right,
exists.
Yeah, this Malzahar really suffering in this lane, losing out on mana, unable to find the whatever it is, mana refund. Oh, flash forward from Junie G, gets the passive, and the
Is
passive
it enough?
burn
I don't think so.
will not take out Your Highness because he has the health potion ticking. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, this Jinx now behind 15 CS. Hex Flash forward from Big A, and stun will land. Hook will land onto Digi. Still got that Graviton root, now switches to the Flamethrower, and that will be a dead Jinx. Second kill of the game, picked up for Oswald. Now we'll trade aggressively onto Clefairy as well. She will be forced to recall. And that
I
will
gotta
be
comment
another
Arthur
crash
on his
in.
patience there. Like, he actually held his
Absolutely.
hook.
That was very, very nicely done. Will not stop this Lulu back, knowing that we don't want to have her hold the wave at all. Now, red-white guns for Oswald, but it looks like he's trying to burn through them as quickly as possible by using as many abilities as possible. Drake started up for the side of GGEL. Rengar is pathing down, but won't be level 6 yet, so probably won't be able to do anything here.
There's no way they contest. Like,
No, I
there's no
shouldn't have
way.
thought so. It is really looking in this
Uh-oh.
early game. Oh, Your Highness caught out here, does not have the flash. Pyroclasm will go down. Oswald sending the Q in and will pick up the kill. Jump in from Cat Rat, but not able to find the kill onto the Blitzcrank through the shield, and that is a double kill for Oswald. Yeah, it's looking like top lane might be their only hope, with the sizable lead picked up by this set so far. Vandevar is able to find the cannon though.
Yeah, the thing is though, like,
Suffering.
can you put Sion like proper behind? You know what I
Not
mean?
really,
Like,
no.
it's a champion that's just always relevant no matter what position he is, unless you're like giga down bad.
Exactly. Does have that Bramble Vest as well now to try and bat some of the sets sustain, although that's not how set works at all. Really, buying Bramble Vest against him does not work because he regens outside of battle. Decimating Smash will find the stun there, but jump forward from Kebab Consumer. Will he find the kill? Flash out from Mandavar to avoid whatever that spell is called. Aggressive trades forward from Oswald. Will fire the Q forward. Flash forward from Big A. Find the hook onto Digi. Really nice. Absolute clinic put on by this Blitzcrank. Conflagration goes forward, able to find the stun on Malzahar, but no passive proc yet. Still really, really favorable play trades for Junie G. Really seems like a unplayable matchup for this Malzahar. Now Mercutio looking into threaten Kebab Consumer here.
He's
No
going to
ult
people to say yes, because it's
for this
drag his
set,
ass.
but...
Yes.
Oh, incoming
Holy
Sion,
shit.
and he will get stun locked before he's able to press W. Tragedy for the
I
Fennec
can't
and
believe
Friends
that
top
worked.
laner. I can't believe that worked. But here we are. Still no Malzahar ults just yet. Your Highness still just desperately trying to keep these minions back as the Conflagration refunding infinite mana to this brand.
Like,
Pillar of
Malzahar
Flame
just
goes
can't
wider
walk
on
up
Your
there.
Highness.
Like, your wave is pushing into you. You can't walk up there when Brand is this much.
Oh, Pyroclasm goes in.
Yeah.
Malzahar
Oh,
will go through, but he will
no!
buffer the Seer and get the passive proc. Rengar ult comes in, Big A trying to protect his mid laner, but it will be a 1-for-1 for now. But Sejuani ult comes in, gets the stun, and Big A will pick up that kill with the auto attack. No hook required. Digi pushing in the wave in bot lane, but Oswald on a full item here versus Berserker's Greave Jinx is under no threat whatsoever.
Spicy did not cancel the ult. What happened was, Brand got his Q out just while his R was locking in onto him.
Yeah, I said
So
buffered
he got
the
stunned
Seer.
out of his ultimate.
Yeah, I said buffered the Seer.
Yeah, no,
Big
Spice
A...
said that he cancelled it,
Oh.
but no, it got cancelled.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vandevar
like that,
taking
okay.
out that
I
control,
get you, I
but
get you.
now might struggle to get back into lane. Decimating Smash used. Kebab Nsima able to find the stun with the face break, taking an aggressive trade here. Mercuscio positioning up, but I'm not sure you want to fight this set when he's got ult and flash available. Randavel just wanting to catch this wave as Kebab Consumer will look to get one plate here before moving out of tower. Randavel able to catch the wave. Won't. Oh, we will get the cannon.
Like Brandivar is doing a lot of damage onto the set. Like I know he'll heal it
Yeah.
up, but it's actually kind of impressive that he actually is
Hook
winning.
lands on
He trades these
Clefairy.
are.
Ult immediately used, but no flash available. Will just immediately die towards False Collector. Ult now onto Digi. Fat Rat is in the corner waiting to jump. Oswald flashes forward onto Digi, who doesn't quite find the Collector kill yet as Big A gets rooted under tower.
Like, your tower is not safe.
Barrier pressed by Oswald, and Fat Rat has no damage to kill this Aphelios. 8-0 on the Aphelios now. I'm wondering if it might be a wrap. But maybe there's a comeback. Maybe they're able to get the shutdown on Aphelios. Seer goes through, finds the stun. Kyroclasm goes in, and the passive will finish him off. You hate to see it.
Was that even a dive, JB? Like I'm not sure.
Oh, Decimated Slash runs onto the set. Facebreaker will go wide. Brandivar coming out pretty well in these trades, but the W will say no to that.
But he has teleport. I don't think he cares. Oh, Jinx Rocket.
Oh, Jinx Rocket coming in.
It hit Brand, but that's not gonna kill him.
Brand. That was aiming for the Scion there. I'm not sure if that would have found the kill or not.
I doubt it. Jinx is so behind and he rushed armor. I doubt it.
Spice, that's so shady. You make us look good. Oh, Kebab Consumer will go forward, find the kill on Brandivar. I don't know a single one of Set's ability. I'm sorry. Whatever the ult is, he ults forward. Brandivar not finding the return
ult
kill.
is like yeet the tank.
Yeet the tank. Yeah, yeet the tank. I know Facebreaker and that's it. Your Highness, just really having to sit back here. Blackfire completed now for this Malzahar. Not going Malignance. I don't know what Malzahar's build anymore. I never see this champion anymore. I don't know.
Probably double burn. Like who the fuck plays this champion, man? Like who the fuck wakes up and decides I'm gonna play Malzahar?
True and real, honestly. Oh, Facebreaker will come in, but won't cancel the Decimating Smash. Kebab Consumer kind of wanting Brandivar to push this wave here. W goes forward, but he will kill the entire wave with his Tiamat in the process. Guardbreaker, it's not called Guardbreaker, that's TFT.
Brandivar's not taking any damage. That was like almost a full set combo, and the trade is almost even.
What is it called? It's not Guardbreaker. It's something else in this game. What set has?
Stridebreaker.
Stridebreaker, that's it. It's Guardbreaker and TFT. Oh, more aggressive trade from Kebab Consumer. Brandivar might have stepped up a little too far here. Tries to Scion out. Flash to redirect the W from Kebab Consumer to pick up a second kill of the game. This is pretty much the sole win condition. Oh, flash forward, flash out from Junie Ju, but Malzahar out will land. He's a little too far forward, and Jinx will pick up the kill. Will the passive be enough to finish off the Malzahar? It doesn't look like it will be. Mercuscio is here. Will he be able to find the ult onto Your Highness? No, he will just go forward onto the Rungar, gets the stun. Not quite enough damage.
Throw the ult.
Does not hit
wait,
Your Highness, but will he stand in
okay,
it? No, okay. Oh, flash forward with the swing. Will he now die to the turret? Yes, he will. That is a shutdown for the Malzahar as Oswald picks up his 9th kill of the game. I don't know what happened, I assume. Digi now looking at a little bit of a rough spot, throws the traps down, will not root up Big A. Will just run away. Boots finished for both this Jinx and Lulu before their first item, really desperately trying to avoid the hooks, but this man does not miss. He's not missing them.
I think they should just start a mind game about it, just not dodging at all and just standing there.
And that will be first tower picked up for the side of GGEL. They are now 5.5k ahead. So significantly more ahead than they were at this stage of the game last game. I think they were about 2k ahead at about 15 minutes when I joined the stream last time. So we'll see if this set is able to turn his lead into something significant. Fat Rat positioning in the top lane, but as you said, is putting this Scion behind really that impactful? Big A and Junie G positioning in the top river as well. 1 minute on the Herald spawn.
I mean, especially when like the rest of the GGL team is so far ahead in almost every point of view. Like your mid laner can't do anything against any of their team. Like you can't even walk up to clear the waves because Ophelia is just gonna run them down, even with Malzahar ult.
I do think you kind of have to play through this. I think they need to get to a stage where this set can play in team fights and see if he can kill the Aphelios. I think that's their only avenue out of this game. But at the moment, he is just in top lane jail because the Scion will take the tower so quickly if he ever leaves. Big A positioning in the top wave. It does sort of look like they're really early setting up for this Herald. Although Big A and Oswald looking to swap into the top lane probably to take this tower. Genie G now rotating to the bot lane with B available. So will we see the Scion go mid lane? I assume that we will. I'll probably be fine. The Jinx is so far behind that it can't actually really threaten him at all anyway.
Then can we see the gold values? Can you press X? Yeah, okay, there we go.
Right.
Almost 3,500 gold ahead of Jinx. Aphelios?
Well,
That's huh. That's a lot. That's an entire Infinity Edge. Okay.
Ahead in the top lane. But yeah, to be fair, yeah, that's about the lead we probably saw in ADC last game as well, considering he was an entire item ahead for the majority of the game. Although this game, finding that lead not just in CS but also kills.
He's
Herald
incredibly
started up
accelerated.
for GGEL. Doesn't really look like they're going to be contested on it. Clefairy is in the area, but considering Big A is on her screen, I suggest she leave quickly. We'll retreat back to Digi in the mid lane. Just clearing waves against this Brand with his infinite wave clear. Brandivar looking forward, threatening Your Highness as well. Really just does not remotely have the damage to threaten this Scion here, not doing any damage with these trades really. Fat Rat moving towards the bot lane. Does have Yomi's completed along with a Tiamat. Goban Consumer now behind Oswald here. This could
Jordan,
be the
you
disaster.
need to run.
You need to run. Facebreaker goes forward, finds the stun, then he will get the ult, and that will be the shutdown for the set. This is the disaster situation that we saw might happen. Big A now also in trouble, has to flash out. Jinx flashes forward, will get exhausted. Will she be able to find the kill, dealing 0 damage? Mercutio goes forward, but will run into a Malzahar.
Cusco, zero
But
fear.
here is the damage.
Here's the Brand with the Rallies finished. Let's see what he can do.
Rengar ult comes forward, tries to finish off Mercutio. The ult goes forward into the Malzahar ult. Rengar not quite able to find the kill. Malzahar E will eventually find it. Stun goes forward into Malzahar. Not quite finding the passive though. Hook forward, cancel the Malzahar ult. The Scion tanking so much damage here. Jinx will get excited here. Lulu going very, very low, but can Jinx carry this fight? Will get hit by the Brandseer and then beaten down by the Scion passive. Double kill for Junie G. So, not good. I know they got 4 kills there, but not good for the side of GGEL. That massive, massive shutdown going forward to the set. Just able to get effectively 1,000 gold in his pocket off that trade. They should still be in a really good spot. Obviously, that was just a lack of awareness from the ADC there. But yeah, it shows that
underestimating as well. Probably.
Fen might bring it back. It does also sort of show to me that if in that fight, if Jinx has passive and Ghost and is still getting hit by Brand Q, then it's likely that that's going to continue to happen. So my belief in this Jinx is kind of waning. Brand passive,
yeah, the Rallies is
much damage to the Drake here. Yeah, the
Rallies is complete.
Brutal. And was brutal in that fight. Made him unable, even with all that movement speed, to dodge the Brand spells. Goban Consumer now positioning around the mid lane, knowing that he's still pretty much the only one who has a chance of killing this Aphelios. Although Malzahar now has finished his second burn item, catching up in gold to the Brand, only about half an item behind. Only 2 kills behind now. Goban Consumer now stepping up towards Brandar, has more health than this Scion, funnily enough. Hull Crusher as well, or Hull Breaker, one of the two.
No,
the TFT item. And Scion ult will have to be used to get away there, and then he will just walk back up to collect the wave. Some positioning around Baron Pit. He's 7 minutes too early, but might well clear wards over there. There's no Dragon anytime soon anyway. GGL on Soul Point now as well, and that will be Crowd Dragon, and Cloud Soul will spell absolute disaster for this set's ability to kill the Aphelios, because against Rylai's and then that amount of movement speed, how on earth can you stick to him? Brandivar potentially stepping up a little too far here. We'll see if he's able to get into Facebreaker range. He knows something's up here with this wave. Arthur covering him. So is the Aphelios. Goban Consumer will now show himself, go on to Brandivar. Oswald needing to position very, very carefully here so that Brandivar does not get ulted onto him. But Brandivar is hugging the wall, so the ult will go onto Big A. Of course, now preventing the set from pressing W there, and he will just die to Collector mid-ult. Jinx Rocket comes in, but is nothing. Big A now stepping forward again. Hook goes slightly wide on Clefairy, now has that Celestial opposition, but I think the Hook will still likely guarantee a kill,
I
even
mean,
if
we
it does
said
land.
that Arthur can just walk up and hook. There's
Yep.
no danger to
Hook
him.
goes forward onto Jinx, then Ophelia Assault to execute with the Collector, then Hook lands onto Clefairy, Celestial opposition buys her but a second of time. Double kill for the Aphelios, now 12 kills, 10 kills ahead on this Jinx. Herald crashes once more onto the Inhibitor turret. We'll see if they decide to push forward for Inhibitor here. Looks like they're backing away after taking the Inhibitor turret as the Malzahar is coming in to collect this wave. Rengar just
Probably a bit too
really
early for
unable to
Inhibitor
do
as well.
anything in the face of this fellow Felios. Yeah, you don't want to be giving Jinx those super minions to be able to farm. That's for sure.
I mean, she chills in a state of the game where they can just take it whenever.
Oh, Fat Rat ulting forward here, not doing a huge amount of damage, but the flash forward of Kebab Consumer and the Seer going wide will finish off the kill for Juni G. Able to put a lot of hurt down on this Rengar, but he will of course get that back from farming. That's the second kill of the game. Fat Rat, another stack passive, of course, and Atakan started up for the side of GGL as the Rengar is backing with no ult. There is no contest available from Fennec and friends for this.
Kind of feels like a repeat of last game. Like their Fen jungle is nowhere to be seen while Atakan is on the map.
It does sort of seem that way, yes, that they're really not respecting the power of this objective. Kabam Kazuma will be trading it for a bot tower, but it is only an outer. Very much doubt that he's going to be allowed to push for an inner tower here. Sion will be going to match him soon, as Aphelios, I assume, will just walk back to this mid lane. Set now taking a recall. Malzahar up at the top lane. Sion will actually TP to match the Malzahar, despite having an inventory full of armor items. But it doesn't look like the Malzahar will be able to do a huge amount of damage to the Sion regardless. Will actually push forward for some damage. Gets the grass pot, gets the knock up onto Malzahar. Might be in trouble here. Sion ult goes down, gets the knock up, but then the Malzahar cult comes through. All that max health damage might be a little bit too much. Jinx Rocket goes wide and Malzahar will walk away. As the Rengar comes forward, the burn might be enough to finish him off before the Rengar even gets there. So we'll just ult that control ward.
I know he was looking at that third stack.
Did not respect the amount of max health damage that Malzahar ult does do. As now Makusuke walking to enemy jungle will queue straight into Fat Rat with no fear of who might be behind you. There is a Set waiting in that bush and you need to leave. Set now walking up very aggressively. Flash out from Makusuke as his team comes up behind him to back him up. But now in the meantime, Juni G able to hit this tower. Malzahar walking up to try and defend it, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to save it, especially without ult available here. Conflagration able to just finish off those minions very quickly. As now Big A looking for another hook in the mid lane, patience, but does not hit Clefairy this time. They will walk away again. 30 seconds now on this Soul, while Baron is nowhere to be seen. And it's
Clefairy
looking like
stacking up a those pick there.
Please. It's looking like Fennec and friends aren't able to get any control of this river whatsoever. They do have the Scuttle Crab. Big A walking very aggressively into the enemy jungle, despite there not really being many members of his team around him. Flashes forward, flash out from Clefairy to dodge the hook there. Your Highness now caught out by Makusuke, will have to flash himself, but will still get caught up and knocked down and killed by this Aphelios. Lulu trying to offer some support, but there will be a TP in from Randavar to buy, or Juni G to buy even more space. Kebab Consumer really struggling to come in. That will be a locket popped from Big A. I'm wondering if he wanted to do that. Fat Rat behind the team. No ult available. He has now procced Rengar ult, as they will just go forward onto Clefairy and one-shot her. Rengar... Oh no, Rengar doesn't have ult. He used ult, and I don't think he actually jumped on anything. I see.
Fen, you need to cut off your losses. Like, nah, that's greedy. Even that is greedy.
Digi pushing forward to get the tower. Will proc the get excited here. Rocket goes onto Oswald, finds a little bit of damage, but now Kebab Consumer in trouble. Will use the Strikebreaker. Facebreaker finds him, but he will die before he's able to press W, as he's locked up by the Seer, by the Brand. And this will be Cloud Soul going over to the side of GGEL, making it even more difficult for this set to get onto the enemy team. 14 kills on the Aphelios now.
But do you see what I mean with that Arthur could just walk anywhere as long as Set is not there?
Yeah, it's the Rengar and the Malzahar picks for me are just big question marks. Big A now walking forward, no flash on this Malzahar, and the entire enemy team is here. Hook goes forward,
A
makes
bit of
the Sejuani
anti-synergy
do
there.
this.
Doesn't
Oswald
matter.
picks up his 15th kill of the game, and it looks like he's going GA third item as well. Really, just trying to seal the fate. He doesn't think that he needs any armor pen. He just wants to not die.
Because there's no way that GGL can throw this. There's no way. There's just no way.
You're so nasty.
There's just no way.
The curse. The curse. Stop manifesting.
Oh, you know, I'm manifesting because that would make this game so juicy if it happened.
It'd be so funny if they lost, but I really don't think they will at this point. It's yeah. GA picked
Yeah,
up. Oh, wait, GA.
it's
and
impossible,
Runans. He
right?
bought GA and then he bought a full Runans at the same time. So now 4 items on the Aphelios versus 2 on Jinx. Looking very, very difficult to play. Jungle items, honestly, pretty even. This Rengar's managed to keep up in farm, got a couple kills, but he's still
I
just
don't
not
think that's
able
true.
to threaten the Aphelios.
I think the Sejuani just hasn't bought in ages.
Oh, quite possibly.
Because he had those
Also, I
items
think
like
those
5 minutes
tank
ago
items
as well.
cost more as well.
Yeah.
Kebab Consumer finding it increasingly difficult to actually get this Scion out of the side lane. We'll just go straight forward to push the tower. Grass procs onto him. We'll actually do a decent amount of damage to the set, and the cannon is pushed out of the turret range completely. Kebab Consumer has to flash out of the turret range. That is not what you want to see, considering you need to be using your flash on Aphelios. As Baron will just go down for the side of GGL. Fat Rat looking to try and find the kill on Brandivar. Will flash out, but not really able to find anything as he's taking pretty bad trades here. Will he get stuck on the wrong side? He will take a turret shot and we will go down to Brandivar. First kill of the game, and that is a lot of Scion Master. Jesus Christ.
Like, I would not be proud showing that, honestly. Oh, cut the cameras, dead ass.
My word.
Cut the cameras.
You would drag that out of me. Jesus.
Holy shit, bro. There's a jump scare. Woo, woo.
And now it looks like GGL will just start pushing down through mid lane towards that mid inhib. Power still up, but it won't be for long. Clefairy and Digi looking to contest this, but can't even walk up to hit the wave. G alone enough to threaten him away as Kebab Consumer potentially looking to bait being hooked in lieu of not having flash. Hook will go through, not hit Clefairy, but now in comes the wave. Looks like now they're just rotating around to the top lane. Just going to take triple inhib as well here, but I imagine they're likely going to be able to push for an end here. Fat Rat trying to flank on the side, has the ult available, but Mercutio is marking him.
It's like watching
Flash
a car
available
crash.
for Your Highness, so we'll see if he's able to flash into Oswald and proc the GA at least. Waves now hitting these Nexus turrets. Aphelios will now start being able to auto them. Scion, meanwhile, trying to take the top inhib as well, just for good measure. First, inhib turret goes down, Malzahar shield proc. Seer goes on, finds the stun onto Ground Consumer, nothing more. Flash forward from Mercutio. Aphelios ult will just one-shot the Mal's ult and Lulu before the ult even goes down. Gets his triple kill here. Set W finds a lot of damage, but that will be a quadra kill for the Aphelios.
Go for the penta, Jordan, go for the penta, be a man. Go for the penta, right now.
Get him. Flash forward, finds it, and that will be a
penta kill for Jordan, let's go!
20 kills on the Oswald Aphelios.
With an absolute Aphelios Moontwink masterclass.
What a game from BA and Oswald here.